Although we believe it's difficult to underrate any place in Mexico, many visitors frequently pass by some of the country's greatest tourist attractions. Yes, we adore Tulum, Cancun, and Los Cabos, but Mexico has much more to offer than just all-inclusive hotels and sandy beaches. Mexico is full of undiscovered treasures, from historic cities to gorgeous, authentic beaches and incredible restaurants. Before planning your next Mexico holiday, watch this video till the end, and we promise you have amazing new ideas that will show Mexico from a completely different side. Welcome to Mexico Hotlist. We will provide you with all the hot spots, luxury resorts, and hidden treasures of Mexico. Are you a Mexico lover just like we are? Make sure to subscribe to Mexico Hotlist and ring the bell to receive a notification for our new videos. Here are the 5 most underrated cities in Mexico. Number 1, Puebla. Puebla is only a few hours east from Mexico City, past a stunning hilly landscape and some of the nation's most well-known volcanoes. The major city and capital of Puebla State is by no means a little town, yet it is a lively, charming location to visit. To fully experience the calm atmosphere and local culture, as well as to give oneself enough time to view the sights, we advise staying at least a couple of days here. Puebla is worth visiting, if only to enjoy the amazing regional cuisine. The city and surrounding area are renowned for their delicious sweets as well. In fact, the Calle de los Dulces, which is close to the Zócalo, is noted for its profusion of sweet stores. Tortillas de Santa Clara and camotes are among the numerous vibrant and delicious foods available here. Puebla is brimming with high and poor culture, food aside. The top of the list for culture is Museo Amparo. This is undoubtedly one of the top museums, and is conveniently located in the town center. The rooftop cafe of Museo Amparo is an excellent place to enjoy a cup of coffee while taking in views of Puebla's Baroque Cathedral. The Museum for Baroque Art is located a little further outside of town. This futuristic structure is a dizzying array of lavishly brilliant and extravagant Baroque artwork. It is one of the most well-known locations in the city. It's time to indulge in a few sins after all that fine culture. Arena Puebla is the best location in Puebla to accomplish that. Mexico's lucha libre matches may be seen here in all of their gritty, dramatic beauty. The Lucha Libre Arena in Mexico City is all flashing lights and LED screens, but Puebla's wrestling culture feels far more grounded and exciting as a result. Number 2. Guadalajara. There is one in every nation. The second city. And what that means is that there is a second, bigger, marginally less well-known city that manages to rob the first city of its attention. In the case of the United States, that first city is New York, with Los Angeles coming in second, and Mexico City coming in first. We believe that second cities make even better vacation spots, since they offer more magic in a package with less advertising. And Guadalajara, the second largest city in Mexico, is the epitome of that. As the state's capital, the city naturally celebrates its native culture, especially through the production of tequila and mariachi music. However, Guadalajara has much deeper cultural origins than this. First off, the ancient city center is home to a magnificent array of Baroque churches and buildings that rival Mexico City's centro. Aside from its historic architecture, the city annually organizes one of the greatest book festivals in the world. And of course, a week-long mariachi festival in September to honor its mariachi heritage. If you're looking for exquisite art, Guadalajara is home to a lot of José Clemente Orozco murals. His famous Allegory of the Man of Fire cupola mural may be found at the Hospicio Cabaz. With more galleries emerging each year, the contemporary art scene is likewise expanding. Along with that, the city center is experiencing an explosion of gourmet dining establishments. If Guadalajara's comparable slow pace is too much for you, consider taking a 20-minute drive outside of town to Tlaquepaque, a well-liked day trip. A fantastic method to do this is through tours and tequila samples. Number 3. Merida. You probably already know how Merida can be a great family-friendly alternative to Cancun and the Riviera Maya's beach scene. Let us explain why it's truly one of Mexico's top off-the-beaten-path locations for all kinds of tourists. The artistic atmosphere of Merida, the cultural center of Western Yucatan, is beginning to get a lot of attention. Colonial remnants abound in the town's core, many of which have been transformed into recreational spaces. Along the streets that surround the town's core, you can anticipate a significant amount of boutique hotels, art galleries, shops, cafes, and restaurants. More than only a fusion of Spanish and native cultural roots can be found throughout the city. In typical harsh Spanish style, Merida's Romanesque church and Casa de Montejo were built on top of the remains of the city's pyramids, in La Plaza Grande, so we advise you to take a walking tour. Immigrants from Europe, and the rest of North America, are coming to Merida more frequently now since it is safer than other major cities in Mexico. They come here to create small businesses or get involved in the local tourism industry. In Merida, art is prominent, so you do well to explore some of the town's many independent galleries. The Mayan World Museum of Merida is a good place to go to, if you want a more detailed look at the city's prehistoric heritage. While you're in town, you should try some of the local Yucatecan cuisine. A variety of cuisines, and Mexican fusion food, are served at the numerous premium restaurants in the city center. Look for papajules and cochinita pibil for more traditional choices. Only an hour's drive north of Merida is the laid-back village of Progreso, where you can relax on the beach. The city is also well positioned for day visits to important archaeological sites, like Chichen Itza and Coba, as well as to colonial towns like Valladolid. Number 4. La Paz. La Paz is a real delight for more daring tourists. La Paz, which is located halfway up the Sea of Cortez coast from Los Cabos, is a more authentic substitute for Cabo San Lucas. La Paz is a completely unique experience. First off, you won't find any chain-type animals like sei or frogs here. Although the area around Plaza Constitucion is pretty gorgeous, you won't find the same level of quote-unquote charm that is on exhibit in Mexico's more well-known colonial towns. Walks around the Malecón are a terrific way to discover the city's many authentic restaurants, hip pubs, and cafes. The number of street art and public murals in the town is also significantly expanding thanks to a city-sponsored arts initiative, bringing some edgy color to what can occasionally be a little rundown. These murals can be seen all over the town center. Since a major portion of the population in the Baja is made up of immigrants from various regions of Europe and North America, the region's cuisine mostly focuses on seafood. But you can also anticipate a strong dose of fusion and international cuisine. From January through March, the Sea of Cortez serves as one of numerous whale species' primary winter breeding sites. From October to May, whale sharks can be seen in the waters close to La Paz. Head to magnificent Balandra Beach, where the desert terrain meets the sea in a panorama of white sand, turquoise water, and craggy mountains, if you'd prefer to stay on dry land for your beach experience. It is strongly advised that you rent a car so that you may travel from La Paz to the Baja California Sur region and explore it. Number 5. Puerto Escondido. While hardly hidden, the Puerto Escondido beach village attract a very different audience from Mexico's more well-known beach resorts like Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, and Acapulco. The region's capital, Puerto Escondido, is a tourist destination within itself. Oh, and you'll pay significantly less here than in other more well-known Mexico beach spots for food, lodging, and transportation. In Puerto Escondido, you won't find endless blocks of skyscraper hotels, and the same is true of any of the major international brands that swarm Cabo San Lucas and Cancun's downtowns. Because of this, Puerto Escondido is even more ideal for those who want to soak up some rays, discover Mexican beach culture, and experience real Mexico. Small boutique hotels in the city make a visit here ideal for unwinding couples seeking a low-key getaway. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't have an indulgent side. After a day in the sun, we love to dig into cold drinks and fresh Mexican food along the Zicatela. We also suggest visiting Mercado Benito Juarez to load up on whatever type of Mexican food you could possibly desire. Perhaps the most well-known attraction in Puerto Escondido is the Zicatela. In fact, it's one of the most well-known surfing locations in the entire country of Mexico, attracting hordes of local and foreign surfers over the years. The surrounding streets are completely in line with that carefree surfer spirit. The Zicatela district comes alive at night with pubs and nightclubs, and this is where you'll hear the most English spoken. Let us know which of these cities you would like to discover down below in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.